My cover stitcher arrived today, so I'm going to set it up and test it out while I tell you about my second week in Diploma. In draping, we had a play with our mini manis, which we'll be doing at the start of every class. Then we were given the brief for our first assessment, where we'll have to come up with a back piece to a front design we've been given. We had some time to sketch some ideas, and then we moved on to the exercise of learning to drape a pattern bodice front with a waist and bust dart. That was super cool, and we'll be doing the back next week. Then in colour theory, we went over colour theory. We used our colour wheels that we made, and we labelled the primary, secondary and intermediate colours, dividing warm from cool, giving examples of complementary, analogous and triadic colours, and we began preparing the final piece to add, which is monochromatic. We played with gouache for this one, and I finally understand that medium a fair bit better. In trade drawing, we went over some exercises for representing gathers and darts, and we did a warm-up drawing some skirts. We then dove headfirst into shirts, as that will be relevant to our upcoming assessment. Our teacher gave us some examples of shirt components, and then we finished with an exercise of having to draw a shirt that we picked out. I think I did okay, but this is definitely not actually that close to the shirt we chose. Onto digital design tools with some digital drawing exercises. Our focus was on the Shape Builder tool to combine and segment shapes to create images, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed making this whale and the snake. Also, if you were wondering how I filmed doing this, my bestie Yumi took a little video too.
So, what's she gonna do? She's doing this. Wow.
That's some behind the scenes footage for you. And then we wrapped up on an exercise of taking what we've learned so far and drawing a cartoony character. Naturally, I chose Evie. On the final day in Sew Garments, we started on our practice run for our first assessment, which is an A-line skirt with a lapped zip and a side panel decorated with piping. We started off with doing a French seam for the centre front, getting the lapped zip done at the centre back, which was pretty tricky. All of us had to unstitch and restitch and try again. And then we made the piping casings, that was a pretty chill one. And that was the week. And now check out what I did with testing my cover stitcher. If anyone needs some hemming done on their stretch clothes, feel free to hit me up. I'm so excited for all the stuff I'm going to make with this.